What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, back with the Dwarfs. Still have a lot of work going on, and I shouldn't have put in floors when I put in fences because clearly nothing's getting done. I guess it's also nighttime, but we are chaining up all the critters so they don't bugger off. For the moment, the ducks are just out of hand. I might just slaughter all the ducks. What's this? Why aren't we smelting those? Maybe we were. Oh, I think we're doing these first. Okay. Those are... Is that an Ungor weapon? What is that? No, that's a Skaven weapon. That's an Ungor weapon, yeah. Alright, well, anyway. Where to go from there? Finish security. Fortunately, we found all that steel down here. We have a decent stockpile again of 1,700. These guys should be bringing about 600 or so back with them. Plus some walls we can deconstruct. Yeah, 523. Plus some walls we can deconstruct. We have been assaulted on the road by orcs. That is no bueno. Alright. What can we do? Which one makes them go mad? I don't even know if I have... You guys better start shooting, man. You're up front, you're up front, you're up front, you're up front. What's that? Okay, they're attacking a goat. Invict. If I can... Oh, nice shot, dude. Nice, nice, very nice. Do you have the magic abilities? You do. Alright, we may have to charge. You... can you green bolt yet? No. I would like it if you attacked... I guess the wounded guy. You two, go get a hold of that guy. Slow it down. This could get ugly. We may not make it home, people. Bolt the guy in the back. Oh, nice work, friend. Now, look like friendly fire took that fella out. We're getting our asses kicked here. This might actually just drop a guy wide open. That guy's unwounded. You attack him. Light that fool up. Oh god, Valden's down. Another finger destroyed, man. Alright, they're boogieing. Back off, back off. Let them run. Actually, don't. What? Oh, he's crawling. Shoot this guy. He's just giving chase. Good job. Ah, we killed them all. Alright, let's get out of here. Whew, alright. Now, that's not great, but where were we headed? We were headed here, except hopefully they had some food on them. Agave fruit. Well, we have raw food, I guess. They should have had a bunch of equipment and stuff we can nab. I'm not taking a wooden gladius. It is worth a decent amount. Maybe I will. It seems stupid to leave stuff behind. The orcs don't have full gear or anything yet, so that's why they're all wearing dumb clothes. I'm going to bring all this back too, because we can repair it and sell it later. Steel table? Sure. Steel urns? Why not? Mining helmet light. That's interesting. We don't want any slate columns. Alright, let's not cheese it up too much. I think I have people and animals. I think I have everything we need. Alright, we're now... We have 1 day of food. We're 0.9 days away. So we're still doing okay. Whew. Yeah, had I picked up those wands of resurrection, I could have resurrected any dwarf that... Look at Laura Nurgle. Not great at fighting, but that would have been a good one. Slayers. Man, it's really disappointing. Yeah, you can totally bring these cannibal and super immune, slothful and sanguine, whatever. We could have resurrected anybody that was worthwhile to resurrect. Grum. Let's work on this fence, bud. I should be able to carry enough wood back to do the whole thing. We're not getting any more flame cannon rounds. Our shelf's not getting built. Oh, we're carrying in slag, which is good. Where's Grum? Grum, there you are. Kick butt on that fence, man. Hauling claystone. No, let's work on the fence. And these ones should be moved. A duck is wandering away. Oh, good. A free trade. Do we have anything to sell? We have all those weapons we just picked up. Dwarven Ale, they don't buy those weapons, though. It's ogres. Sadly, they don't have any slaves. That's too bad. We're all out of meds. Let's do that, because our guy did get injured. We spend a little bit of money, but it is what it is. And again, I don't really have anything to sell. Oh, they have Dowie horns. Let's do it. Bam. And learning potion for mining. A wand of resurrection ×2. We're not going to make it back in time. Probably they'll be rotten by the time we get back. It's an important buy, but it's very expensive. So much for having more cash. I'm going to let it go. Move on. I do want some of those, but I'm going to try and make them myself as soon as we can get our magic stuff going here. You have to have a highly intelligent crafter who's also a magician to make those things, so it's sort of a tall order, but that's okay. Alright, with the fence, leather jaw, work on that, work on that. Forget that duck, we'll have them closed off momentarily. Alright, there we go. We are fenced back in. The critters may be freed. Once again, don't slaughter, just build a copy of that and deconstruct that one. There you go. It's kind of a bad spot for that. Let's put it back over here. Deconstruct. The ducks are mating like crazy. Well, I didn't go attack my table. Alright, there's food preservation. Might as well do bulk food preservation while we're at it. Quick and easy things to research. 1700 steel, but fair amount of stuff we can smelt yet. Did anybody get to the stripping? That's a big fat no. You either need to smooth this wall or mine it out and rebuild it. Zorbeard, you're headed here. I'm going to make him do the stripping. Alright, that'll give us a lot of stuff we can putz with. Guinea pigs are giving birth. All these traps need to be dragged in. Let's clear this room at least, get something done. I'm thinking we may smooth this. We definitely have way too much smoothing going on at the moment. There's our pathway. So we have that, and that netted us some extra wood as well. That's fantabulous. Our storage room is looking remarkably tidy right now. Somebody... You had a poor hand cannon. Why don't we give you a better one? And he does have shooting skill 3 now. I think he was 0 or nothing when he showed up here. I'm going to move this off the path. Let's reinstall it over there. Okay. Progress, man. No one even made it out here to do the harvesting of those yet, which is a bit unfortunate. And they're 0.3 days away from their destination. Is anybody being carried at this point? No. Gear. This Slayer dropped his giant Slayer hammer. There you go. Put that. I like that he's got shoes on. Somewhere I picked up a set of Devil Strand Empire shoes. So that's good. Either I have to send someone out to sell the ducks, or we have to slaughter the ducks. The ducks are getting out of control. We have 10 fertilized duck eggs as well. I think they produce light leather, which we were making dusters out of wide open. So, oh, the heat wave ended. That's good because we did have heat stroke. That person has. Are you guys? Yeah, you're still walking. Good. Tattered apparel, but that'll get taken care of when they show up. We should have plenty of dwarf and apparel, but right now I haven't organized anything in here. We're just going at it the old-fashioned way. This stuff all needs to move yet. We need a wizard crafting room. We need to start working on the first of the Thane throne rooms. Too much to do. The caravan hath returned. Skithray needs work. That's the problem. Getting through my scrolls here, so Invict does have transport. These are very pricey. That takes 3 to go to the next level. They travel further and all that jazz once you improve the spell. Invict can do Zone of Fertility, but Invict's mood is pretty squat. Playing steel. Oh, 0 recreation. That's why they're so crabbed. So they've been out on the road. We do have all of the Hammer series of mods instruments out now. Beastman drum, Ogre drum, Skaven gong, Empire lute, and the Dwarfen horn. And I do need to come over here and cast my new spell. We have some real crabby people. Let's see, you. Ah! No wreck. Probably same for you, yeah. What are you gonna do? Alright, where did Invict go? Sowing cotton plant. Oh, well, it's just zone of fertility, like. I don't know, right there in the corner. And then I gave a zone of fertility to Alright, too many people are getting too many bad mood issues from seeing all this mess. Not sure the fire is going to spread to everybody, but I tried. It is over 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 581 Celsius. It looks like the fire is spreading nicely. So there's that. Still have a crap ton of smoothing to do. I'm thinking the ducks are going to have to go. It would be really nice to take a caravan and sell them, but I don't even know, like, we could walk over here, but we just traded with them not too long ago, so they may not even have any money. He's got the mining helmet on. That's interesting. Is this dude a slayer? No. No. He's not. Okay. So where did... Skithry was the new one. Alright, we have a lot of crap to smelt here, but no one's doing any smelting. That's because I started making... What are you making there? Flame cannon rounds. That's nice. And I don't have the capacity to build a shelf. Let's grab all these on the map. They just get put in the dumbest spots once in a while. If we could just make some nice blocks, we'd be in good shape. Inbrag has nothing to do. Inbrag, what do you do, friend? Let's see, there you are. You do art. I don't want to start doing art out of other material. Well, we only have 30 jade. Do have statues in every room. Alright, there's carpet making. I was doing some basic... We could make our own chocolate. Doors we don't need. That we don't need. Might be time to either go to high blood stuff or empire stuff. Let me give a peek around here. I'm going to do gardening and beekeeping, because then we can make mead. And we have tons of plants around, so we can do houses for the bees and just essentially turn it into mead, and that'd be delicious, right? I think we're also going to replace this, and this, and this, and this, and this with legitimate walls. Still need to do something about that in this area. I did take all the traps out of here, and they just went in here for extra trappage. Still need to get up here and do this job as well. There's no good way to walk up there right now. Alright, there's guarding. That was quick. Figure out how to do beekeeping next, people. Balden. The rare Trumbos. So this is the time when it would be nice to have that extra door that I took. Leather jaw. Let's put that door in to keep the Thrumbos out. Huh? Otherwise they're going to destroy my traps. Nobody even got to harvesting this over here. That's interesting. Someone's going to have to work while standing on a trap, which is less than ideal given the lack of agility in dwarfs as a general rule, but there you go. Alright, it's time to build some war machines. Then we're going to have to forcibly haul all these blocks out of here. We've made quite some inroads with the smoothing of this area. Still don't know how much of a distraction my table is going to be, but we do have everything open to the outside. Plenty of doors to spare too. This one's still sitting here, so right now we're at risk of another Skyfaller raid due to that. Hey man, this was the bear's bed. Set owner. Cave bear. I don't understand why that got swapped. Otherwise, pretty chill. I still need to do a fair amount of expansion on the main hold itself here. Security and steam power seem to be more important. We do have 28,843 silver in our vault at the moment. It's not a small number by any means. Let's go see the wealth of this mess. This was during our caravan period here, but we're currently at almost 400,000, 394,000. Last time I attempted this, I gave up on the silver and tried to hit 1 million in terms of total value of the colony. Things were just off the hook by then, but alright, here we go. This. Boom. There you go. What are we short on? Probably components. Well, how many components? Oh, we have 30 something. How many components are we keeping on hand here? 15. Yeah, that's sufficient to make most anything we want. I'm smelting Empire apparel and stuff at this point. It just doesn't make sense to... No one buys it, so to hell with it. And let's see what we get for this. This is a Celestial Wizard staff. Looks like it might be made out of gold. I don't know. And what is he gonna... Yeah, we got 1 gold and 11 steel. Totally worth it at this point for what we're trying to accomplish, so no complaints. I wish these thrombos would bugger. We did have trolls show up as well. Alright, they're ignoring the pathway and the gate. It's just walking right over the fence over there. Which, whatever. Okay, so this gives me some options. This bad boy will fire... It does have a big explosive radius, so it'll cover our entrance there. And then we're going to build 2 more. I'm thinking a goblin healer down here, because we do have the the rounds for it. Let's build some bee houses. Production. Probably we can just make those out of wood. A couple Empire beehives. Doesn't seem very dwarfy to make them out of wood. So let's just pop those around. I'm just going to put them in the middle of our growing fields. We do need a queen bee for each of these, which we don't at the moment have, but we'll figure it out. Queen bees can be retrieved from tree stumps like this. Select all on map, which there are 9. They're also worth quite a bit of money, but they don't last long once you harvest them, so you gotta make quick work out of it. Are there any in here? So I think I built 6. Did I build 6? Where the hell did they go? 5? Oh, they started working on 1. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. There's still demon blood over here. I have 1 extra bedroom. I should probably add a few more bedrooms too. We can do 1 here. These ones are going to be cold, so I never actually... There you go. It'll at least vent them together, but they're going to need some better form of heat in there. We can pop 1 here. Mimic these as well. There you go. And we're going to need some walls. There we go. There's some clay stone way down there. A copy of that. We'll do that. Also, I need to add access points so they can actually do the mining on the rooms. There you go. Alright. So we'll prep for 4 more bedrooms. Hopefully we don't discover any non-overhead mountain in that area. Freaking alpacas have joined. How many alpacas? Look at all these ducks, man. 3 alpacas. 2 males and a female. The ewe is not even pregnant yet. That's interesting. I don't know why that would be. I'm going to slaughter the alpaca. We can't do it. We just can't do it. We have too many critters. There was this great conversation going where they were just talking across the table. Yeah, what do you think they were talking about? Taming doves. Pet peeves. And they joked about heel root and talked about their pet peeves. And they shared a word about eating peppers. That's nice. I like that. That's the kind of stuff dwarfs talk about, I guess. We'll please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. We're making a lot of progress now that everybody's home. Wouldn't mind another ogre trader, in all honesty. See you later, alpacas.